And then... Thank you, love. I will also note when we do get to Colonel Sanders that I have not played this game before, so that's going to be... I might want more reds for this. Because I changed my mind. So, give me just a second. I'm going to run and go grab color palettes because I changed my color look. It's right after coming up. Hit like a cigarette. The weirdest way to say it, but on this, like it's a cigarette.
Just grabbing my laptop.
You may be thinking, Lena, that looks bad. Why aren't you fixing it? And I will say, if you notice, my eyebrows are not even to begin with. So it does make it hard to do a look like this. Touch of that blood milk back in. What happened to that silver? You can't actually see it still. What happened to that silver? You can't actually see it still. You gotta get hot to seduce the Kentucky Colonels. Everyone knows that. Hi, Phoenix.
Hi. I was like, how slow should I?
Hey, hi, Phoenix Sky.
Mwah.
You're a guy and I'm a dirty boy kisser. I say, I am poor. I cannot afford liquid liner. And then pull out a $50 bottle of, I mean, don't we all aspire to be half as hot as fucking Tim Curry? This looks weird. This is not gonna look good. What are you doing, girl? You're just lately applying some random crap to your face. Alright. For the nose. Wait, where did I just put? There. Tip side. You remember, I never touch these. We got it all. It's all on. Now what? Violent to little clock. I didn't hit the clock. Well, actually, yes, I did. I smashed that bitch. I could have been more violent. I could have thrown it for learning. What a fucking name for a fucking... Alright. See looking tower? And that other card featuring that handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet that handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have those killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. Look at that job. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. Hey. Oh God. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. You can get anything she can get anything she wants, and she knows it. On. Doop. I'm gonna do that suave voice for Harland. Please call me Colonel. Ellie. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. This motherfucker, he's blinking with his dials. That's some creepy shit. I mean, it is Colonel Sanders based. I'm going to assume the chicken is probably the best option. But I let everyone get a chance to vote in the poll. A little more fun when we get some audience participation. Also, it's for Colonel Sanders, so we're gonna go with everything to fuck Chicken Boy. We're fucking Chicken Boy. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Lena. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Apple. Oh, Phoenix, I think you picked very poorly. Cooking partners, mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Lena's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Sanders returns, armful of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friend. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looks like Lena was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Oh, I just realized I did that in Ashley's voice instead of Van's voice. Oh well. Don't upload this one to YouTube afterwards so that you have access to my makeup tutorial to get this look. I'm the hero. Oh my god. This is... See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Up. Like him? Like him? Of course, more Sakura paddles whenever he arrives at school. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arrived. Has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one appreciates good craftsmanship. Shimmering pepper. The pepper triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Oh, I'm doing so bad. Hand in the mixer. Rescue your dough before it's overmixed. You're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck, immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you're going to be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh, wow. I just realized I was doing the wrong voice. One has to... Could have sworn we've already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to... On ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux eye. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the Colonel table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. We're the perfect match. How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Partner, could he be talking to you? It's all happening. There is a horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful... I'm still gonna let chat decide. I just realized that it was the lead up to ad break. That's so funny. Yeah! Immediately goes for it and gobbles up the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh raw chicken hide. I apologize for the outburst. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly 100 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific pressure point. Chicken cooking technique. Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet, rolling with the punches. He steps to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up. You're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What'll happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What? Would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by an elastic of his underpants. Udi over smooth egg custard with an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer each of the urchin spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Pass. You pass, you pass, you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone, the spork markers. His hand. The hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender, yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, turned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic spices by my side. So what do you say? Partner? I say, I love you, Colonel Sanders. There we go. This is our raid message. Who wants Chickman? The Colonel gave Lena his drumstick. Oh, shtick, not strick. Stick.